Blessings, Taurus, and welcome to this timeless check-in tarot reading. My name is Cassandra, and today we're just going to check into the current energies and see what's going on for you guys. And so it's timeless. You can watch this at any time. It could be the time I release it, a year from now, 10 years from now, however long, whenever you see this, like, just watch it. Go ahead, why not? So this is good for Taurus, rising sun and moon. You may also use other placements or even the house. You know, this will show you what's going on in that house if you're very curious about that. All right, and so we're going to look at the archetypal energy of what's currently happening for you. And then we're going to look into general love and money. And so to start with archetypal energy, we're going to pull from the Urban Crow Oracle deck. Okay, and I'm going to read from the book on this one. So let's see what we get. And as you noticed, I'm making an actual a video. And I just did Capricorn and I was really nervous. So, you know, I got a little silly, but I apologize if I get too silly for you guys, which I don't think that's possible. You guys are pretty freaking silly. Like, if anything, you guys are the silliest, okay? Very silly. Like, the Tauruses I know are silly, but in a cool way, like, because you're earth sign, you know what I mean? Like, earth signs are cool. And then, you know, and then you're ruled by Venus, so you're just naturally charming anyways. So yeah, I'm making a video. I thought I'd try this out. I prefer audio recordings because I don't like to be on camera at all. So like, I don't know it's just happening, right? I mean, I've kind of always wanted to do this, but I never had the equipment. But now I have the equipment because now I have a MacBook, thanks to my father, and it was a gift for Christmas. So here I am recording this video for you guys. And the crow card we got for you guys is 39, release. And so you guys need to release something, you know, quite literally. Let's see what the book says. Where's the book? Here it is. Okay, so release. All right, release. There may be a strong wind coming your way. Oh, wrong one. All right, release. When the time comes, when you cannot grieve anymore and it is time to let go, release is the next step. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward, accepting an ending. It is time to move on, rise up, and release yourself from the past. Release represents the transition between letting go and moving on. It is the moment that when we become aware that we can no longer hold on to the past or an event that cannot be altered. You may need to consider if your situation is blocked or impacted by something that needs to be released, all right? So I feel like, you know, you guys have Uranus and Taurus, and so Uranus is really shaking things up, and you probably have already experienced a lot of releasing, but not in a Scorpio kind of way. You know, it's just it's sudden urge. It's like you get a sudden urge and you got to release it by, I don't know, going for a run or something, and you never run, but you decide to go for a run. Okay, it's just something like that, where it's just a spontaneous release and not some deep Scorpio moody fucking, I don't know. I'm not talking shit either, right? Because I got a lot of strong Scorpio in my chart, but just in the sense that it's very different, you know. Uranus is very out with the old, in with the new kind of thing, you know. It's more focused on the overall humanity, you know, the overall. It's something that just benefits you overall. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pull from the Talisman Oracle. I'm gonna pull 2 cards, and so we'll see what we get with this. Nothing wants to come out. So what do you need to release then? Again, maybe it's just that spontaneous energy. Okay, I'll take this one. Grounding. It's hard to see, huh? These are, oh, here we go. Does that work? I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. I know there's like the worst lighting with the sun behind me. But it is what it is. So grounding. Okay, maybe you need a release in the sense that like manifestation, like you plant a seed and you let it go. Or not even just manifestation, but like you literally plant a seed and like there's nothing else you can do. Like you gotta plant it and then water it and then, you know, maintain it. Like that's the most you could do is maintain it. You maintain the release, but it's gonna release on its own. So again, that goes again with the whole spontaneous thing of like, it's gonna come out how it's meant to come out. It's gonna get released how it's meant to be released. All right, let's try to get one more. I want to try to keep these short. The Capricorn one got a little long, but I still need to edit it. So like, there was some pauses. I'm probably gonna cut out all my pauses, so you're not just sitting here awkwardly with me. Okay, let's take this one. Willpower. And look, we got a bowl. Willpower. So, like, you need to release your ego. You need to let go of expectations. You need to just believe in yourself. You know, willpower reminds me of the magician because the word for it is wills. And so, and the magician wields his, I don't know what how the saying goes, you know, but it's all just, it's like free will, which, I mean, I don't want to get into that because like, I have like a weird view on free will. It's more deterministic. And I know some people don't like that, so I won't get into it here, but you know, it's, there's something, definitely need to let go of expectations, but you also like need to believe in yourself in a sense. Like you should only have expectations with yourself, if anything. I feel like maybe that's the issue here for a lot of you, and however way that's going to manifest for you, you know, it's like, and there's like something weird in my left ear. You know how like you get a ringing in your ear, or like you hear like a ringing and it's like in your head? Sometimes like the sound like goes mute, which maybe I got like some medical issue, but because I'm doing a tarot reading right now, I'm not gonna like pass that off as a medical issue. You know, be a little delulu about it. It's like, I guess maybe just going mute, like, you know, I feel like for this interesting message that I'm getting, it's like, you know, now I just lost it. It's so spontaneous. It's just like, that's just what it is. You need to ground yourself because I'm struggling here. All right. Like that's the energy I'm picking up on. But you also, it's like, I'm getting heavy magician vibes energy. You got to ground yourself and release expectations of something external. You need to place that expectation on yourself. You need to believe in your willpower. There's like, somebody or something's doubting you. It's really weird, archetypal, and it's really weird how I'm reading this. Man, it's interesting. I'll say that. We're just gonna move on because it's like the more I dwell on it, the worse it gets. So like, let's release it, but ground it. So it's just interesting. You got to release into the ground then. So maybe you need to practice like, I'll just give it as an example. Like if you meditate and if you're good at visualization, I feel like that's the best way to meditate instead of trying to quiet your mind. Like just visualize, like put yourself in a place or just allow your mind to think freely. And so one of my favorite visualizations to do is to like pretend there's like roots growing from under me and it's like planting into the ground. So you need to release something into the ground, whether like literally, like you need to go plant a garden or just you need to bury it. You need to bury the hatchet or bury, what did I say? Bury the hatchet. let it go. Let bygones be bygones, okay? All right, so let's look at, and I got 4 of Wands. Let bygones be bygones. All right, like, there's, why are you tripping? Taurus? Come on. What's going on here? All right, let's look in general. So this reading, we're gonna look at general love and money, and we're just gonna get like an overall view of like, you know, we're checking in. We're just checking in. All right, so general can be personal too, like just what you're personally going through. And you can skip this too if that doesn't interest you. Like if you're only into like love readings, then go ahead and skip ahead. I don't care. Wow. So we got this card back. 4 of Wands. For some of you, there's something here about an Aries. Maybe there's an Aries that's caught your attention and they like drive you absolutely wild. And maybe it's creating this need to release. Like you just got all this like oh, look at my kitty. I didn't think she was in the camera. What's up, Smokey? All right, so she's here. She's kind of, I got this blanket. It usually sits on the other side of the couch. So she's kind of just like checking it out. Now you got your nails all in it. You're on camera, Smokey. Wow, she made her debut for you guys. That's pretty cool. So that could be a sign to a cat walking on camera. Yeah, she's kind of just awesome. She's just gonna kick it. All right. Maybe. She's quite interesting. There she goes. She's quite interesting. I'll say that. Okay, so 4 of Wands too speaks of the home. You know, so there's something happening in the home right now for you guys. There could be a birth announcement, or if you're trying to have children, it's a positive sign, especially with the cat, because cats represent fertility. All right, 9 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. So there is a delay here. There is something that I feel like you got a reward or an award, or just like something just, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I'll get used to it. There's something here with the 4 of Wands, more than just family, but just like it's all feel good. It's all celebration. It's all like receiving. Yeah, something like that. Like I feel like you're receiving something that you can use to plant into the ground, metaphorically speaking, or literally again. And it's going to take some time. Whatever you plant, whatever you're manifesting, it's going to take some time, but like you got plenty. Okay, he's got 9 wands with him. Like he's good. He's got plenty, but there's also maybe a need to, if you feel overcrowded, you need to release that. Okay, so if you feel like you've got too much of something, go ahead and release it. Because again, the biggest theme for you guys is releasing and grounding. And then believing in your power and believing in your magic and believing in your ability. So again, like you got to drop expectations, but it's like you got to believe in yourself. Like only you know your own limit. And if you don't know your limit, then you need to go test it and figure it out, right? The 3 of Pentacles, you want to be a team player in this. So like if there's something that it's going to involve another person, which more than likely will with the 4 of Wands, you know, you want to be a team player. You want to also, with willpower, you want to keep people in their place. Oh, hold on. I lost my screen. It's I got the screensaver going. I did my password wrong. Okay. So it's almost like you want to be a little bossy. You want to keep people in check. Oh, I should come over here. I'm sorry. I'll get used to it. It's difficult because I'm looking at the camera. I should just look at my reality here. maybe you need to keep yourself in check. Okay, Taurus, you're all over the place, all right? At least I am. So like I'm reading for you. I'm channeling this energy. This is not my energy. This is your guys' energy. And so there's something you need to hold on to too. And I feel it just has a lot to do with your position in the world, with your stance on something. You need to release something, but it's like, I want to stop saying that. I feel like I've said it too many times. But you want to hold your ground. That's what Taurus does, is hold their ground. I don't think you need to stop holding your ground. But there's something there about, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of difficult. I'm just going to move on, man. Honestly, it's a little interesting, to say the least. So we're going to go ahead and move into love. I hope it was enough information for you. And if it wasn't, well, I'm sorry. Okay, there's like thousands of other tarot readers out there on YouTube land. You can go watch. But I do thank you for watching, regardless, even if you only watch like 2 seconds of this video. It means a lot, all right? You know, I got that view out of you, so thank you. Sorry, my phone. So we're going to go ahead and look at love. And we'll see what we get. And so love can be anything. It could be romantic. It can even be platonic. It could just be like a hobby that you love. Just, you know, whatever. You could be single. You can be in a relationship. You could just like not even care about relationships. It's just love. I'm trying to read this as general as possible. And now I'm thinking of General Hospital. So maybe you guys were like me and watched General Hospital. All right, so we got the moon, which, I don't know, that kind of goes with the whole General Hospital, the whole, what's it called, soap operas, where they're kind of just like Delulu, like soap operas are like the ultimate Delulu world reality imaginable, right? And that's probably what makes them so great, because they're just like, it's like reading like a really dumb book. Like, I don't know, like they're dumb, but they're cool. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just out Hollywood, okay? And so the moon, oh, that's embarrassing. So anyways, I accidentally answered my phone while recording this, and it was a little embarrassing, but it's not like, whatever. They're not gonna watch this video, but I didn't mean to answer it. It just happened. All right. Anyways, so all right, so the next card we got is 8 of Swords when it comes to love. There's something about breaking illusions here. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just dealing with your own like reality in the sense of how you view relationships and love in general. And again, love, however, that's manifesting for you. Yeah, because the 8 of Swords, it's like, okay, so I feel like even some of you have been tricked or played, or someone's not being upfront and honest. Maybe you're not. There's some trickster energy here. I mean, we have Gemini energy. We have Jupiter in Gemini, so it's like somebody's not being consistent here. And it's like really disappointing now. Like, it's really like, it's got you in a chokehold. You know why though? I'm sorry, but like, what's going on? Someone's feeding you illusions. Someone's like, it's okay, it's soap opera, right? Like, it's drama. Okay, that's what it is. There's some drama happening, and it's like not real. It's like, but it is, right? But it's not. It's, you know, like a soap opera where it's just like, it's overly dramatic. It's like, yeah, right, that's never gonna happen. We have the Lovers. All right, man. Somebody's in a triangle here, or somebody's like can't make up their mind on 2 people, okay? Or like even, okay, someone can't make up their mind on themselves. There's heavy Gemini here. There's Pisces here. Man, Gemini, Pisces, that's a killer combo. Damn, that's I don't want to say crazy, because like I don't mean that like in a bad way or anything. Just crazy, like chaotic. Okay, chaos can be good. All right, chaos can be good. I don't want to name names, but there are 2 rappers with a Gemini sun and a Pisces moon. All right, I'll let you go figure it out. And they fully embody that, like the Gemini, like just, they're so good with their words. They're great writers, right? They're great producers. They bring stories to life. And then with the Pisces moon, it's so imaginative and like so like daydream fantasy. Always Pisces moons, let me tell you something, they always got their heads in the cloud, okay, for better or worse. And yeah, like it's just, it's fantasy, it's fairy tale. Like that's the life they live inside their heads. You know, they're beautiful little heads. They just live this fantasy. And so maybe it's like like, for some of you, someone's feeding you fantasies, and for others, like you're doing the fantasy, or you're believing in fantasies, or like that's just what you want. But like, and then maybe you're just like, oh yeah, like that's not real, like right? But also, like, I feel like someone's getting hurt in the process. It could be you or someone else. So you need to evaluate how this is manifesting for you. You know, but we do have the Lover, so it's like there's something positive that's going to come out of this. But you do need to break away from some kind of illusion here, some kind of just, oh man, I'm thinking of, is it Thor when he talks to Loki? I can't, what he says exactly is slipping my mind. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen or something. But like, he's telling Loki to give up his treacherous dreams or his poisonous dreams. It has a lot to do with Loki chasing the Tesseract, which is very much Saturn energy. And the cube represents Saturn. So the Tesseract in the MCU is Saturn, by the way. So like, and then like Thor's like telling Loki, like, give this up. Like you're being delusional. Okay. But if you've seen the MCU, it turns out that Loki was not being delusional and actually was, like, spoiler, a good thing that he did all that. So you got to go watch Loki on Disney Plus to see what I'm talking about. But so in that sense, he didn't give up. So yeah, like and that's the thing too. Like I feel like there's nothing to give up here. And I'm sorry if this is like confusing, because I'm fucking confused. But it's like there's some kind of illusion you need to break through, but it doesn't mean you need to give up on whatever that is. So maybe you have like some unrealistic fantasies or expectations out of somebody, and it's like it's not them that you need to stop chasing. It's just the illusions. But at the same time, like your illusions brought you here for a reason, because it's gonna pay off. All right, it's gonna pay off. All right, so let's move on. So let's do money. And so it's just money, however that manifests for you. Finances, career, jobs, we're just gonna look at money. All right, it's whatever. Money, honey. You need to wear green. Okay, that's a message for somebody. You need to wear green. Maybe like a forest green, like a dark green, or just something about something that's green that's like important. I don't know why I'm thinking of like a green turtleneck. Okay, just like, these are just really random thoughts. They could just be my own thoughts. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna take these 2 cards because they're faced up. Let's get one more. So let me get one more before I tell you what we got. Oof. Much better. And I know, like, my shuffling is shit. Okay. I'm not very good with this. I just read the cards. Okay, I'm not here to do tricks on you. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. All right, so we have the Hierophant, the King of Pentacles, and Tower. So I was gonna say, like, things are looking good here. Like, this is secure. Something, you have some security. I feel like there's some external security for you. Maybe even like sugar daddy, right? Or just like you receive help in some way or some kind of guidance. Maybe you receive some kind of financial advice that's just like, I don't know, life-changing or something like that. I feel like you're being strongly supported, but we do have the Tower. And so it's like, you know, again, release. Was it this video where I was saying, like, when you spend, I was telling you how, like, I'll spend money and then say, like, when I buy something, I'll tell myself, like, I receive this money back. Like, it's not a loss. Like, I'm going to get this money right back. Sometimes it happens. It might not have been this video. Maybe it was Capricorn, which maybe you want to watch now. But, yeah, so, like, release something and it comes back to you. It's like that dumb saying, like, if you love them, release them. But, like, I don't know, like, that doesn't always end well for everybody, okay? Like, that's like another, like, fairy tale fucking saying. I mean, it's true, but it's, like, not. But it is, but it's not. But I don't know. So it looks backwards on the camera. So, like, whatever. This is the first card. I don't know how it's showing up for you. Maybe you need to invest. You need to give something away. Maybe there's something that's just going to take a chunk of your money from you. But at the same time, like, you're being supported. So maybe you have to spend something. Okay, I don't want to jinx anybody, but let's say something happens to your car and you got to, you know, give up a bunch of money. And, like, maybe you just get some support. Like, either someone lends you some money or, like, maybe you get a raise or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, something comes in to help, like, sustain it. So it's like, it's not a complete loss. Or maybe even, like, you're lucky and you go gambling and you win your money back, which don't do that unless, like, that's your thing. But, like, gambling is whatever. So, yeah, so it's something like that. Like, there's going to be a loss, but you're, like, so supported. I don't understand, but I don't know. It's not for me. Maybe you understand. At the same time, like, you have a lot, so keep that in mind. You're financially stable with this guy. Either this is, you know, you are, or you have the support from this energy. This is Virgo energy. But, like, you could see, like, I love this card because it looks like he's been sitting there for so dang long that the plant started, like, growing on him. He's, like, one with nature now. But it's also just, like, showing that overabundance. Like, he's never gonna run out of cash. So, like, again, like, sugar daddy. Okay, I don't know why this is sugar daddy to me, but it does. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there. So that's your reading. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. You know, this is really interesting, doing a video. I don't know what to think about it, and I'm just gonna do it and release it, and that, you know, I'm gonna do all 12 signs, and if I want to keep doing it, then I'll come back. If not, I'm just gonna go back to audio recordings. And I decided not to have, like, a whole script like my other videos because I feel like that's really boring, but, like, I have a lot of Virgo tendencies. So yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, comment. Definitely comment. Let me know if you like this or not, or if I should just go back to audio recordings. All links that you need, all information is always going to be in the description below, okay? So social media, my Etsy shop, all that stuff, right? And all right, bye.